Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name is Technomagus and we are on day 2 of Chrono Trigger. So when we last left off, we had just gone to the future, rescued Robo the robot, and went to the end of time where we met some crazy old man and this creepy little thing that gave us magic. And now we have gone to the Village of the Mystics in the present day, and now we are on our way to the Chrono Cave to head back to Truce Village. Oh no, it's some henchmen. They're still just as really... And apparently I cannot kill them in one hit. Because, sure, why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and explore the cave. This is really the only time you're ever going to go through the cave, because once you go through the cave, you will be able to unlock the Truce Village time portal, which will essentially allow you free access to and from the Mystic Village. There is a reason why you would want to go back here, because there is one of those mysterious chests in the Chrono Cave. And I'll tell you where it is in a little bit. Since these guys decide to stop attacking. And this place is basically just an excuse to start expanding your new spells that you've learned. It's also a really good idea to make sure that you learn all of your characters' level 2 spells. Because you'll need them for an upcoming battle a little later on. Not to mention that this place gives some pretty nice amounts of tech points, at least from the real enemies and not from the fake, or not from the henches. Generally, most of the enemies are only going to take 1 or 2 casts of magic to get rid of. Excuse me. Generally, though, you want to try to conserve your magic if possible, because MP healing items are rather expensive. So if you can hit multiple enemies, take advantage of it. And definitely take the time to explore the area, just because the items that you get are fairly useful at this point in the game, but not really that useful later on. Let's see. Yeah, we can leave Chrono at Attack Monkey. Lightning does enough damage as it is. Now, an interesting thing to keep in mind, fire magic is the only magic to have 3 levels of spells. Water and lightning. Or actually, no. Sorry, fire and lightning have 3 levels. Water, despite the fact that we have 2 water users in the party, only get level 2. Closer. Let's see. Well, that kills 3 of them. And then we'll let Chrono clean up for the 4th. So let's see. Now they actually take a little bit of time before they get their next skill point, or their next magic skill. Basically, each character, well, Marl learns a cure spell next, and then she learns the 2nd level ice spell, and then Luca learns napalm, and then 2nd level fire spell. So it's going to take quite a bit of skill points. So you definitely want to spend the time to kill as many enemies as possible so you can earn the experience necessary to actually get the next spells, because you're going to need them for an upcoming boss fight. Fortunately, level 1 spells are so cheap that you can just spam them very easily. And there was the sealed chest that I was talking about earlier. And you want to be careful about these guys, because getting low on health is kind of bad. Now remember, it's not just magic that they're weak against, it's also magic-like attacks, such as Luca's Fire Wave. So it is a nice alternative to the basic fire spell if you want to try and conserve Luca's MP. Here is the sealed chest. We'll come back for that a little later on. Alright, so now obviously a save point, so we want to take advantage of it. Oops, wrong button. Alright. Time for the boss of the Hekron Cave. Hekron himself. He's actually really easy to kill. He will counterattack any physical attack with a very strong counter. So you want to just spam magic at him. Though he will switch his counterattack mode to spells in a little bit. And make sure to keep everyone healthy because he can hit you pretty hard with that cyclone attack. See, now he's in his counterattack mode where he will counterattack anything. As you're about to see. And does quite a bit of damage, so let him just sit there and do nothing. Aha! That almost ended badly. Of course, now that he's no longer counterattacking, you just basically fry him. Okay, please stop doing that. Alright, and now he's back to counterattack. Which is fine, we need to heal anyway. Alright, break the counterattack stance. There we go. Should be dying in another hit or two. There we go. Good riddance, Chrono. No one loves you. So let's jump in and see where it leads us. Hey, we're right back at Truce Village. And there's nothing important here, is there? And they only care about their silly toys, except when they want to go and give money to... Except when Taban wants to go and give his wife the money he earned. So now this is also a little mini quest. Basically, every time you visit Luca's house with Luca in your party, Taban will give her a Luca-only equipment that is better than most of the equipment you can buy at the time, and also gives fire defense, which is good because Luca is fire elemental. And eventually it comes to, once you receive all the other pieces of equipment from Taban, he eventually gives you her best weapon, which is also the conclusion of another side quest. Okay, well, I mean, priorities, they're good to have. So, nothing new. Basically just the same stuff that Melchior had, which we've already picked up. Alright, so let's go ahead back to... Well, actually, before we go back to Lenny Square, let's see, how much money do we have? Alright, we've got... Let's do a little bit of a sequence break. No, we can get rid of these because we no longer need them. Yeah, it's funny, for as powerful as the tabs are, they are actually rather useless. I mean, they're actually rather bad at selling. So if you notice, the bridge here, which was previously broken in 600 AD, is now repaired. So let's go ahead and explore a little ways to the south. Specifically, let's see, I think it's the market we want to go to. No. Nothing here, okay. That's not it. Oh, here we go. This is where we went. Oh, that's a lot more expensive than I was expecting it to be. Hey, it's the race music. Alright, how much money do we have? Oh, actually, we do have enough. Aha. Alright. Yeah, come on. Come here, you. Yes, we want the jerky. We never actually use it, but it's for something else that happens a little later on. Actually here at the Mayor's Manor. Now, the really funny thing is you can actually do that over and over. Or maybe not, okay. But that mayor will be coming back here a little later on, as part of one of the main endgame side quests, but we needed the jerky to get it started. Alright, so let's go ahead now back to the festival and go ahead and get to the... or get back to the end of time. Excuse me. Alright, so up to Lucas Square we go. Nothing in these helipads, so into the gate. Alright, so now that we have gone to the end of time through a new gate, hey, look, a new portal has opened. He gives you a little bit of, or he sometimes gives you tips as to where you're supposed to go next, but considering how early in the game this is, he doesn't really have anything for us just yet. Alright, so let's head back to Truce. This time in the past. And oh look, it's these guys. How adorable. They think they're an actual threat. Yeah, we'll let those imps play. Okay, so obviously we have to go back to the castle so we can get the supplies from the kitchen. Now if you hug the tree, the inner trees, you can pretty much completely avoid battles while running through Guardia Forest. Which is useful because the enemies never change at any point in the game. See if the king has anything to say. Nope. Alright, so let's go up to the king's chambers. Let's go find out who this legendary hero is. I'm sure he's a dashing, handsome, strong individual. This sounds awkward. Well, maybe he's a boy around Chrono's age. Maybe he's like a teenager or whatever, and they're just calling him boy out of the fact that he's young and relatively inexperienced, but an intrepid. He's probably a tiny little kid, isn't he? Oh, this is the infirmary. We're not going here, we need to go to the other side. To the kitchen. Alright, so now we got the jerky from the chief, so that we can go and feed the hungry troops. So, time for the Xenon Bridge segment. As you can see, the battle has not fared very well. Knights of the Square Table. Sure. Okay, so before we actually go on to the bridge, let's go ahead and do a little bit of rejiggering of our equipment, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get going. That guy looks kind of familiar. Let's see how we like to hold it. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so let's see how he likes the taste of shadow magic. Oh, well, they absorb shadow. Okay, good to know. Lightning. They do not like lightning. Good. And ice. They do not like ice. Excellent. Oh, and he can take normal. Alright, get back here, you jerk. Let's try a physical attack instead. See how that works. Not very well. On the other hand, however, physical attacks works quite well. Okay. So I guess you just beat his face in enough, he just drops the skeletons. Damn it, Molly, you just had to open your mouth. Okay, so Mead's on board. He is annoyed because half of him is weak to lightning and fire, the other half is weak to ice and shadow. I think it's the bottom half that's weak to lightning and fire. Looks like I guessed right. happen. Okay, please stop killing Marl. That would be appreciated. I'm running out of revives here. Ow. Pain, stop, please. Okay, now that we are at a somewhat healthier life total. Okay, that needs to stop, like, right now. No, yep. The, upper half absorbs fire, or absorbs lightning, and also will absorb fire, so... Ow. Alright, fine. Take Shadow Man. Of course he's not dead yet. Okay, please be stopping with the stabbing and the pain and the hurting. There we go. Well, that was unpleasant. Alright, so we've beaten the bridge. Hey, there's a whole town here. Let's see if he's got anything good in there. No, just... well, we need revives. Oh, it's locked. But I want to loot the cabinet. Alright, since we've completed the bridge, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned, guys. See you in a little bit.